Hello and welcome to Norwood News. Today is Friday, April 19th, and I'm Brian Boudreau. It's great to have you with us as we end another week here in Norwood. This week on Norwood News, the Norwood Circle of Hope hosts the annual Dancing with the Norwood Stars evening. Morrill Memorial Library welcomes new residents at Norwood 101. A very special guest joins Jack McCarthy on Norwood Digest. But first, in the wake of Stewart Hospital's financial struggles and the construction halt at Norwood Hospital, Representative John Rogers released the following statement on Facebook. Today, I filed legislation to authorize the sale of Norwood Hospital to Mass General Hospitals to restart the construction of the most modern hospital in Massachusetts and health care provided by the best hospital system in the world. Thanks to Senator Mike Rush and Congressman Lynch. Conferred with the owners of MPT and members of the MGB Board of Directors who love the Norwood project and want the deal done. Spoke with Gov in her office and waiting on Kate Walsh. Norwood News reached out to Representative Rogers for comment and is awaiting an update. We will continue to follow this story as more details become available. Last Friday, the Norwood Circle of Hope held their largest fundraiser of the year, Dancing with the Norwood Stars. The 6 brave volunteers raised a lot of money and provided a wonderful night of entertainment. Ron Marshalsea has a full recap of the night.
The stars were shining when Dancing with the Norwood Stars spun, slid, and made it rain on the dance floor in the Tiffany Ballroom last Friday night. Meg Louise O'King, Sean Connolly, Nina Kelly, Dave Dalton, Emma Petracca, and Sam White did everything they could to be the one to walk away with the coveted Disco Ball trophy. In the end, Dave Dalton won the Judges Award because of his incredible moves, and Nina Kelly was this year's overall winner for Dancing with the Norwood Stars. After her win, Nina describes how she was feeling in her moment of victory and wanted to thank the people who helped her along the way.
Surreal. I did not expect that at all. Pretty amazing. Oh my God, my family, my friends, my co-workers, the Circle of Hope, Danny, Nina, Colin, of course.
I love how the whole community came together. Like, I'm reminded every time how much help they offer to everybody in need, and it's an amazing cause.
It's been a wild ride. No, this has been a wonderful experience. I'm so blessed to have been part of it, and I can't wait till next year, and hopefully I'll be able to help out. There's nothing we can't do, honestly. If you think you can't dance, you can. If you think you can't raise money, you can. It's all about empowerment, and it's all about a goal, the Circle of Hope.
The 2024 winner of the Norwood Circle of Hope, Dancing with the Norwood Stars, is Nina Kelly.
The Morrill Memorial Library recently hosted its annual Norwood 101 event. Norwood 101 brings new community members into the library to learn about many organizations and departments that make up the town. Event organizer Patty Bailey explains more.
Norwood 101 is a new resident program for any new residents that come to the town of Norwood. We have an evening of bringing together different groups, community groups, town department representatives. We also have the Friends of the Library come in and discuss what their purpose is for the library. And one local bank is our sponsor each year. We're also very grateful to have some generous folks, businesses in town that supply us with some free gift certificates. And we also, with the help of one local bank, supply goodie bags for everyone, and inside those bags are marketing materials from local businesses. Well, it's sort of one-stop shopping, and if any folks miss tonight's event, we will have some extra welcome bags, so all they need to do is come in and visit our borrower services desk, and they're welcome to one of these bags, and why not get a new library card?
When Norwood News returns, a new living local will have the pets of Norwood looking sharp. We'll learn about property deeds with Registrar Bill O'Donnell, and Ron Marshalsea will have the latest in sports.
Top of the morning to you.
And the rest of the day to you.
Hi, I'm Nancy Kelleher, here with Dee Carney. We are from the Norwood Senior Center, here to promote our trip going to Ireland. The trip will be on October 23rd through November 1st. If you'd please reach me at 781-762-1201, extension 4, to sign up. Slots are going quick. Take it away, Dee.
So, join us for a pint of the black stuff in Dublin's fair city and travel on to medieval Kilkenny. Let's visit Waterford, the Crystal Museum, and ramble the harbour, the locks and the streams. Then on to Killarney Castle and the Ring of Kerry and arrive at the majesty of the cliffs of Moher. A new day brings us to Limerick the Lady and we'll see the sunset in Galway City. Lay your head down in King's Court, Kilbeggan, and toast your last evening in Cabra Castle. Slán go fóill.
Toodaloo, see you soon.
Downtown Norwood has everything you were looking for, from ice cream, pizza, plants, and dog grooming. Precision Paws, located in the heart of downtown Norwood, serves all breeds of dogs. Let's go meet the master behind the scissors.
Precision Paws, located at 607 Washington Street in the heart of downtown Norwood, grooms all different breeds of dogs. Owner Carlene Baker shares a little about her dog grooming business.
Precision Paws is a full-service grooming salon. I do one-on-one services. I do all my dogs in rotation, but we do nail trims, baths, ears, nail clipping, do it all. I do all dogs. I hear from customers that, I'm really good with nervous dogs. Old dogs, new dogs, I've been doing this for 16 years, so I do them all.
Carlene didn't originally plan to go into grooming, but she sure is glad she did.
So I was actually a vet tech student at Mount Ida College, and while I was doing vet tech, a big name company had a salon and they were looking for bathers. I started out as a bather, and by the time I graduated, I was actually the manager of the salon. They trained me how to groom, and I was there for 15 years before I decided to venture off on my own.
Carlene was no stranger to the town of Norwood, so when the commercial space opened up, she knew she had to jump on it.
My first apartment when I was in college was in Norwood. I used to live in Windsor Gardens. And I just love the town. I love the people. It's such good energy here. And when I was looking for my business, I searched, places open in Norwood Center, and it popped up, so here I am.
Carlene explains her favorite part of the Norwood community and what makes it so special.
I think honestly, the one thing that I do love every day is the people. Walking by, saying hello, even customers, well, I call them customers, but people who don't bring their dogs in still walk by every morning, say hello. The mailman's awesome. I don't even know his name, but he pops in every day and we talk. It's just the environment, the people, the community is really what I love about the center and where I am.
For Carlene, the greatest joy is having happy customers and happy pups.
My clients were always great, but I think the one thing that I really like about, what I've loved about grooming period, not so much my own business, is just like once the owners come back for the dogs, just how happy they are. And when they're like, oh, he's beautiful, like it just makes my heart go 2 sizes. So it's really sweet. I like that connection, the human-animal bond, and just, making them look nice. I'm here, call me, pop in, talk to me. I work mostly by text just because, it's the new age. But I'm always available if somebody wants to just come in and tell me about their dog. I have it all the time. I have a nervous dog. What do you do? How do you do? I'm always willing to talk, so just pop in, I'm here. I'm a one-woman show. I love what I do. Come down and say hello.
The Registry of Deeds provides a number of services. This week, Norfolk County Registrar of Deeds, Bill O'Donnell, explains what a deed is and how to search your deed online.
My name is Bill O'Donnell, and I'm the Norfolk County Register of Deeds. The Registry of Deeds is located at 649 High Street in downtown Dedham, across from the Gold Domed Norfolk Superior Court. Today we're here to talk about deeds. Every property owner, whether they own a business or a home, a deed is recorded at the Registry of Deeds that gives that person ownership into the property. The deed is recorded at the Registry of Deeds after being signed and examined by the parties in a closing. There are numerous deeds recorded at the Registry of Deeds. The deeds that are recorded date back to 1793, when Norfolk County was founded. You can search your deed from the convenience of your home by going to our website. The online research drop-down box can give you access to trying to find your deed. You can enter your name and get a non-certified copy of your deed. If you are into historical and genealogical research, you can also look at the information back to 1793. From 1793 to 1900, the documents that were recorded were in cursive form. You can hit another button that gives the text version of that same document. A lot of people find this convenient, not just for legal research, but more historical and genealogical research. The deeds that date back to Norfolk County's founding in 1793 are recorded. The house that you purchased, your deed is recorded at the Registry of Deeds. When you go to sell your house, there'll be a deed brought by you as the seller, and the new buyers will have their deed recorded at the Registry of Deeds. We provide a service to try to make sure people have copies of your deeds. If you have any issues, you can call our customer service department at the Norfolk Registry of Deeds. The telephone number is 781-461-6101. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the customer service by way of telephone, or you can email me at registerodonnell@norfolkdeeds.org. Thank you very much.
Now we're going to toss it over to Jordan Robinson for the latest in school news.
I'm Jordan Robinson. Let's take a look at what's happening in our Norwood schools. This week, there was a once-in-a-lifetime event, and many looked at the sky during the solar eclipse. NHS students stayed on campus after school to take a look, and with school still in session at CMS, they turned the event into an outdoor science class. Also at NHS, a small but mighty team of debate club members participated in their first ever tournament with the Massachusetts Speech and Debate League at Needham High School, competing in 4 rounds each of Lincoln Douglas debate. If you see Dia Bandari, Tim Gorin, Juno Joe, or Akshay Sivakumar around the school over the next few days, give them a big congrats. The Coakley Middle School National Honor Junior Society inducted the new class of outstanding students. These inductees were recognized for their exceptional academic performance, leadership qualities, service to the school and community, and overall character. The ceremony also celebrated the dedication of current society members who received service awards. These awards acknowledge students who went above and beyond in their commitment to give back to our community. Congrats to all. In fine arts news, the Honor Festival was held at Norwood High School. Students in grades 3 through 8 performed in the Honor Chorus directed by Chelsea Sardoni, the Honor Orchestra directed by Amy Bedard, and Honor Band directed by Alana Lawrence, and James Stone. This was a very exciting event for the student musicians, and over 250 students performed in the concert. The audience was very enthusiastic and appreciated the students' musicianship and efforts. A reception that followed the concert was well attended as proud parents, teachers, and students celebrated the event. At the Callahan School, the 5th grade students led another monthly assembly. The theme was cooperation. Ms. Miranda's 3rd grade class presented how they work together. 4th grade students shared information about forming a student council next year so we can all work together to make our school better. At the Prescott School, students in the 3rd grade attended a special assembly from the Windows on Wildlife program. The Windows on Wildlife is a nonprofit educational organization dedicated to inspiring people with a love of nature and a desire to protect it. Their focus is on raptors or birds of prey because they are at the top of the food webs and therefore key indicators of how healthy an ecosystem is. The program covered various aspects of raptor life, such as where they live, what special features they have developed for survival, and where they fit in the web of life. There were even live owls and hawks. Thank you to the Norfolk County Teachers Association and the Prescott PTO for supplying this grant to funding this enriching program. What a busy week here at the Little Mustangs Preschool Academy. It started out with a bright star in the sky on Monday and was followed by the LMPA Superstars celebrating Red Sox opening day.
Come around. Yasmin, you want a hot dog? No, thanks. All right, we'll get you some chips. You want a hot dog, Caleb? Yeah. Hot dog! Here's your hot dog! You're gonna try to catch it, you silly boy.
Okay, now.
Would you like a hot dog, Julius?
Yes. Yeah.
Catch, ready? Hot dog, catch your hot dog.
The preschoolers had fun making special projects and playing baseball-themed pre-academic games to get them excited about the start of baseball season. Students played letter and number identification games using mini helmets and baseballs and then headed outside to play t-ball with their friends. Even Wally the Green Monster came to visit. Hi, Wally. While the Red Sox did not win their first game at Fenway, it did not dampen the spirits of these little Red Sox fans. Play ball. That's it for school news this week. We appreciate all the teachers who take the time to share their news with us. It helps provide us with an inside look on what's happening in our classrooms. Now, let's send it over to Ron Marshallsea with the latest in spring sports.
I'm Ron Marshallsea, and this is your sports update. The baseball team had a hot start with wins over Millis 8-3, Holliston 7-4, Ashland 12-1, and Natick 9-4. Jerry Fry pitched the full 5-inning game against Ashland, and against Natick, the bats were swinging with hits from Owen Descharnay, Jerry Fry, Zach Badger, Frank Hernan, Jack Dwyer, Sam Larkey, and Angel Oliveira. Oliveira was a wall behind the plate in the win against Natick. The boys suffered their first loss of the season at the hands of Braintree on the rainy Thursday morning down at the Balch. Despite the loss, Zach Badger pitched very well in the 6 innings he was on the mound, and I have to shout out our commentary team during our coverage of baseball versus Braintree, the solid duo of Greg Arbogast and George Hawley. The softball team bounced back after their season-opening loss to Hopkinton, getting 3 wins in a row against Holliston 2-1, Ashland 7-6, and Dedham 13-11. The Mustangs came from behind to get the 13-11 win over Dedham, and in the win against Holliston, Pauline Cordani pitched a one-hitter, and freshman Emily Shaker got her first varsity hit. Freshman Sarah Randall, who was called up to JV last year as an 8th grader, had a day on the mound against Ashland. And we can't forget to mention the win over Holliston marked the first career win for the new head coach of NHS softball, Caitlin Notabar. The boys lacrosse team is now 1-2 on the year after tough losses to Ashland and Milford. The boys look to get back in the win column when they head to Dover-Sherburne on the 22nd, starting at 4:30. The girls lacrosse team is 3-1 in their last 4 games. The team had a huge win in Sharon, 17-7 on the 5th, but on the 8th they lost to Ashland, where Allie Mannering had 9 saves in net. The Mustangs grinded out their 10-8 win against Norton, where Bridget Sobel had 4 caused turnovers, Emily Spadorsha had 2, and Olivia Lodge scored 7 out of the 10 Norwood goals. The Mustangs also took down Milford 12-7, with freshman Nora Staunton getting her first career goal. Shay Larkey added 3 more goals and 4 turnovers, while Olivia Lodge added 6 goals for the Mustangs. A big thank you to Coach Mike Lodge for the detailed information about the games. If you are a coach for one of the teams here at Norwood High and you don't have an active social media account, please don't hesitate to send me an email about how your teams are doing. Just email ron@norwoodcommunitymedia.org so we can get as much information about each team and who's playing well out to the town of Norwood. The boys and girls track teams both hosted Ashland at NHS on the 9th, and both teams couldn't pull out wins over the Clockers. They will be hosting Holliston on Wednesday the 24th at 4:30. The boys volleyball team didn't pick up wins against KP on the 4th, Bellingham on the 8th, or Millis on the 10th. They get a bit of a break because of April vacation, but the Mustangs are right back on the road Monday the 22nd when they head to Milton at 4:30. The boys tennis team picked up back-to-back wins against Holliston and Ashland, winning both games 3-2. Their Norton and Medfield matchups got postponed, but they will be hosting Westwood on Monday the 22nd at 4 o'clock. The girls' tennis team lost a tough one to Holliston at home, but they are heading to Westwood on the 22nd for a 4:30 showdown with the Wolverines. And that is all I have for this sports update. I'm Ron Marshalsea, and Norwood News will be right back after this break.
Last week, the total solar eclipse had everyone stopping and grabbing their eclipse sunglasses to be a part of history.
On Monday, April 8th, people of all ages from the Norwood community grabbed a pair of eclipse sunglasses to watch a natural phenomenon that won't happen again in New England for another 55 years. Adults from the Senior Center to students at the Coakley and Norwood High School were out taking a look at the total solar eclipse.
If you've driven down Washington Street, you may have seen the progress on the new Coakley Middle School. This week, Jack McCarthy visited the CMS construction site to get the latest updates inside the building, but that's not all. We had a special guest on this month's update.
Welcome back, and we're up here at the Coakley Middle School. I'm with Bethany King, who's the project manager for WT Rich, and it's been a long time for us to not have been together.
It has.
I missed you so much.
I know, 2 whole months.
But the whole like so much has happened.
Yes.
So tell us what's been going on for really February, March.
Yeah, we've been flying. As everyone knows from the past few updates, we're going C, then B, then A. So what we're standing here is Zone C. So this is the most furthest along, if you will. A is falling behind in the back. A, we've poured 3 of the 4 slabs. So there's 1 slab on grade in an A left, and actually 1 slab in the gym left. But other than that, a lot of the concrete slabs have been poured. We, as you can see here, are starting to enclose. So on this side of the building, you can see we're wrapped. There's actual board up. There's air vapor barrier up. That's the blue material you see. There's windows in, so the building is tight. On the other side, you can see we're actually framing and starting to put that yellow board, which is called sheathing up. So we're working our way west.
And when will we have a roof on?
You have a roof on.
The whole on all of it
Not
now?
100%,
Okay.
but on this zone you have a roof on. They're in B and moving into, they're actually in A now. So we're making ourselves tight as we move west.
Wow. And so we'll have to see some of that stuff later.
Yeah, we'll go inside.
But we're still on schedule?
Yeah, still on schedule.
Sorry, it asked that question.
One of these months, hopefully, you'll never actually get the update that we are not on schedule.
So what, actually I'll save that for Luke, what's going to happen next.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, it's amazing. It's just amazing. And are all these windows going to open or no?
Some of them are what they call operable, so you can open them. Like for this one, for example, the left half bottom there will open. Once the windows go in, the other big update of what's been happening is inside the building. From a framing perspective, we're actually going to start drywalling now in one of the floors because we got the in-wall inspections done. So in-wall, they have all the wiring, they have a bunch of mechanical, electrical, plumbing work, all of the rough-in work, they call it, that's basically inside the walls and above the ceilings. That's all actively ongoing in there, including the interior framing. So they're flying in there, but they can't really do a lot of that until we're tight. So that's why we're chasing ourselves out.
And that's the thing with where these episodes become so much more important once it's sealed, because the public can't see inside.
Yep, we'll show you.
And so this is going to be the only shot for them to do that. So I don't want to put a lot of pressure on you, but
it's not me, it's everyone in there. I don't do much. It's all these guys and girls out here in the field.
So when will one of these sections be complete?
For the exterior, looking at it, you have some metal panels in some what's called fiber cement, which are the panels that go out here. I would say July-ish, so June some of the material's getting delivered. So this area we're looking at here is actually the mock-up for the exterior wall, so this will be the first place you see it. And then this is what's called storefront windows. You also have curtain wall windows on the front of the building with some blue metal panels, and those are going up in the Zone B on the front there, so you'll see that in July, August as well.
So what's the difference between a storefront and a curtain wall? Is curtain wall like like it's the whole wall?
Yeah, so typically in this example, the storefronts are much smaller. The curtain wall is a self-supporting system, and some of the big openings you have, especially in the front of the building here and in the gym, those are what are your curtain wall unitized systems.
Okay, well, it seems like a lot has happened.
Yeah, we're moving.
And we'll be back in 1 second with Luke, and he's going to tell us what's up next.
Perfect.
Thank you.
If you're looking for a new place to grab food, some new entertainment, or just curious to see what cool places the town of Norwood has, tune into the Community Channel to see what Norwood has in store. Our Living Local segments chronicle the many different and entertaining spots in Norwood. From your favorite smoothie bowl at the juice bar to a new set of specs at Modern Eyes, Norwood's got something for everyone.
And as promised, we're back with Luca Pone from Vertex. He's the owner's project manager.
Yes.
It's hard to say sometimes.
Yes.
I forgot to ask Bethany this. So on average, how many people are on site working?
Sure. Typical day is about 60 to 70 workers. When we're pouring concrete, that crew brings about another 15 workers on their own, so up to the 75 75, 80 on those days, but average day right now, 60 to 70 workers.
Okay, so we've seen a lot of what's happened since we were together last, but what's coming up?
Sure, well right now we're standing in the ground floor of Area C. This collection of rooms we're standing in will be some support spaces for the gymnasium behind us, whether it's locker rooms, storage rooms, things like that. Framing has started in Area C, Area B, and has begun in Area A, finally the furthest section down from us. And framing will continue for the next couple weeks in all buildings. Mechanical rough has started in Area C on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th floors. In-wall rough of those systems is ongoing on those floors. We received sign-off last week from the local building inspectors on the 2nd floor in Area C, so they're going to start drywalling those floors this week. And the push in Area A right now, A building, is to pour the slab on grade in that building. That'll be the last major concrete pour in the A building, and that is scheduled for next week.
Awesome. Now, so forgive us at home if you're hearing all this noise in the background, but that's what happens when you're on a construction site. So they don't just shut down and watch us, they keep working, which I don't know why, because we're kind of a big deal.
Yeah, you are, right?
But anyway.
Try and get that one the next one.
So what else is going on?
A lot. As Bethany mentioned, the biggest push right now is to get the building weather tight, so installing the facade, the curtain wall, the storefront windows, and the AVB on the exterior. And then, as the shot we were just standing in front of, we're getting the brick going on the east elevation at that mock-up. And that will continue working its way around the building.
Okay. Well, thanks for being with us again. And we had a very special guest. Brian was with us today, and I thought this was going to be like his first time here. But we walked up everywhere we went. Everyone said, "Hey, Brian, how you doing?" So
he's a regular, yeah.
He's the big celebrity here.
He's a regular.
Brian, come on in and say hello to everybody. Come on. All right, so look at the camera and say hello to everybody. How are these guys doing? Are they doing a good job building this? Yes?
When it's going to be done.
And he wants to know when it's going to be done. He's keeping everybody on task and on schedule. You need to keep your hat on. And it's going to be done in the summer of 2025, opening in September of 2025, if everything goes according to Hoyle. So that's going to wrap it up from here, and we'll be back with more Digest.
As we end this week's broadcast, we leave you with a very special moment of behind-the-scenes footage of when NCM superfan Brian Richardson met Jack McCarthy, the host of Norwood Digest. Brian was also allowed to join us and the crew for this month's CMS construction update. It's moments like these that make us all at NCM realize how lucky we are to do what we do.
Hey guys.
Hey Brian. Brian, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. It's been a long time since I think the last time I saw you, you were on a float, the 4th of July parade. Yelling. Well, not yelling. Yelling below you.
Jack, Bethany, you go.
Looks like